everyone, welcome back. Today I wanted to try something totally new. I got this nifty little blow dryer here off of Amazon. Isn't it the cutest thing? Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Anyways, I've never used a blow dryer with acrylic pouring yet, and I know that's like so weird. And I also just attempted my first bloom last week, so I'm branching out and trying new things. So, and I'm taking you on the journey with me. So good, bad, or otherwise, we're going to try it. So my idea was to use up some of these premixed pouring acrylics that I have just lying around. So we got some fall colors. I'm really excited to see how these blend together and create different colors. So I am expecting a lot of mixing to go on with the blow dryer as I blow from the center outwards. And then I also have some just leftover white paint to add some brightness to it. So then we'll see what we want to do. But I also mixed this glitter paint here with some pouring medium. So depending on how it turns out, I might add a little bit of, lines or some accent with this glitter as well. Today we're just playing. We're just having fun. It could go well. It could be a disaster. I don't know. But I did have some leftover dark red paint. I just wanted to do my sides and edges quick just in case it doesn't flow. I noticed that this red is very transparent on the edges, so I just wanted to make sure those were covered. Today we're working also on something new I've never done, a 16-inch round canvas from Artist Loft. So I'm hoping to make it, symmetrical and have it burst from the center outwards with all of these beautiful colors. So what we'll do is we'll, make concentric rings and then go from the middle and blow it outwards. All right, let's get started. Okay, going through our colors today, again, I'm using all pre-mixed pouring acrylics. Some of these are leftover from ones I've had before, like this is Master's Touch. Basically all of these are Master's Touch pre-mixed pouring acrylic, but this is pearlized white. And then I do have some I think it's Amsterdam white probably, that I've mixed with pouring medium. This one is Master's Touch in gold metallic. We'll see if we run out of this. If not, I'll have to break this open. This beautiful dark red color, I've used this before. It's so pretty. It's pearlized red. This one here is fun. This is irid lime, and I am expecting the green and the red to mix together to create maybe a brown. So usually I'm trying to avoid that, but because I want kind of fall inspired, a change of leaves, if you will, kind of pour, that I'm good with them mixing together. And in fact, I welcome it. So I think that would look really pretty. And then this really bright yellow here, aptly named Sunshine. It is so bright yellow. I think that's going to add a lot of really pretty pop of color. And if this mixes with the red, it's going to create a beautiful orange, which I'm also welcoming. Now, I think what I'm going to do is from the middle, I think I'm going to start with the darker red, and then I'm going to quickly transition to the yellow. And then from the yellow, I'm going to go into the green, from the green back to the red, and then add a little bit of gold as well, probably just randomly throughout. So let's get started. So one thing I'll mention is premixed pouring acrylics do get quite a bit of hate, but when I was just starting out and I didn't want to have to worry about ratios of pouring medium to the paint or what paint I was using, I found these incredibly helpful to use. So I know they get a lot of hate, but honestly, I really liked using them. Okay, let's start with a small little blip there. And with the yellow. And my problem is I never have enough paint, so we're gonna try to add enough today. Just mix that up a little bit. And I'm not super concerned with everything being super circular. We're gonna blow it across the surface here, so it's not a big deal. All right, so we have our green there. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna add a little bit of red because I do wanna encourage some brown here. So all right. And then now I think I'm going to add my gold and white. So this is the pearlized white. Okay. And then some gold. Yeah, I think we'll have enough. I don't think we'll have to get that open. Okay, so now that we have the white and gold, I don't want to put red next to that. So let's come back in with our yellow and green. That is a lovely sound. I'm trying to use these up, so every time I get rid of a bottle, I'm like, nice. They do also work good, even if you don't want to use them for your paintings. They do actually work really well as a flow extender for your paintings. So I've definitely used them for that, for sure. Okay, so now we're going to blow the yellow into the red again. See if we can't get some orange. And then I'm going to come back in with some green. All right, I think that's probably enough paint. I'm thinking. I actually don't know, but I think it's going to be enough. And if I do it from the center radially out, I think we'll have good coverage. So, okay, let's plug this baby in. Again, you're going to see me using it for the very first time. I hope it goes well. Okay. Let me just do a check. Ooh, okay. Even low is pretty high. All right, that's making me excited and nervous. All right, let's pop some of these bubbles. Here goes nothing and everything all at once. Okay, pretty cool so far. Let's keep going. That's fun. Oh my goodness, what a hot mess. Okay. You got to watch out for that, I guess. Dipping your tool in the paint. Try that again. Okay, this looks mostly really cool. The center's a little weird, so I think I'm going to try adding just a little bit more in the center of the red and see if I can't blend it more out to the other colors. Okay, that's way better. Awesome, awesome. All right, that was so much fun. I think I like this technique. That was a lot of fun. And I think these colors are going to dry beautifully together. I'm kind of loving like this red Starburst center that kind of fades out. So it's kind of like fall is taking over summer. So, okay, now what I had mixed up, so there's not a ton of orange, but I think this will be really pretty. So I'm gonna put it in the center, and I'm going to do some lines of it too. So kind of going with the flow here. All right, now let's move some of this around. Well, I think I may have moved it around a little bit too much, and it's starting to dry now. So I wonder if I can just move this a little bit so that it covers up some of the areas that got a little light. I I need to stop touching this because it's going to get ruined really fast. So it looks really cool. The glitter, I think, is going to be lovely on top of this. So you know what? Let's see how it dries. And if I ruined it by putting that glitter on and added more red, you know, so be it. But that's what experimentation's about. So, all right, so let me bring down the camera and I'll take you in for a close-up of the wet finish. Okay, here we are with the dried results. I had to bring this outside because it is so pretty. I mean, a little bit is overworked, okay, I agree, but man, that sparkle, those colors, I love this, and I am going to try it again. So that was a fun technique. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. See you soon.